Hello everybody, it's Lindsay from The Vintage Button and welcome to my channel. I slow stitch and I junk journal. I mostly junk journal and slow stitch at the weekend, but I have got plans for a tea cosy and pot, like holder warmer things that you can slow stitch. They'll be at the weekend though. Today I thought we would work on this journal. So this is a journal I made a video about, which was the fastest ever junk journal you'll ever make, and it started life as a sketchbook that had all the pages torn off like here, and what I did was I just glued other pages to the stubs of the pages and created a junk journal. So we've got, this is like 1920s children's board book type thing for the cover. Some music paper, some atlas. Have we got a different one? Oh, more music paper, atlas on that one as well. That's a page I've already done, and then that's a dictionary page. I don't know what that was originally. I think that might have been dictionary page. And then I thought we would do this. So this is an envelope that I've just torn in half, and sort of I tore the piece of paper holding it in half too, and I've sort of attached it so that it works out. Or did I do two pieces of paper? I must have done two pieces of paper. You can make a tag, which we'll probably do in another video, but we're going to do this front bit. And so I was having a look at my bits and pieces, and I've got a few bits that we could try. I've got bits in here, so let's have a, I know I definitely want, I want that bit somewhere, like, I don't know if I want it there or there. And then I've got this real writing, which I think I might do that. So this is Victorian writing. I think this is from the 1980s. We will tear it down and finesse it a little bit more. I know I wanted a little bit of autumn, even though this is very summery. And that is a bit from a snippet roll. And that's a ticket. And then we've got a nice thing, but I can reach for other stuff. That's a printable that's too big but lovely. Let's see, that's another bit of snippet roll. We will be doing a snippet roll from Magazine Images and my leftover bits and bobbles, like in a Christmas theme. I've got tickets, could be a possibility to add to it. But how's your day been? My day has been interesting. Will that work with that? I started off the day. Ooh. I still am not fully transported. I can't get to my emails basically. Yeah. I might have to go into Cambridge, and it's one element of it that I can't do. But there we go. But I'm not too. I was talking to a colleague, and I was like, I'm not going to get too worked up about it. I quite like that, but I don't want to do any fussy putty. So this is napkin stuck onto book page, and it looks like it's almost been printed. But I don't think I want to use that. Oh, I do, however. I've got some labels. I've got one that was from a video thumbnail. Okay, I quite like that. I'm going to do it upside down so I've got some more cream to play with. I quite like that there. Yeah, just fiddling around. Oh, that kind of matches. Okay. So Miles has had to go and get Lily because she went to the wrong platform at the train station, so she missed a train. I would be inclined to make her wait for the other train. But there you go. I'm not the one who drives the car. I probably wouldn't actually. But I was like, well, that's a bit silly. She's undercover. She's perfectly safe. I sound like such a bad mum. I just want her to be resilient and like be able to do stuffs. And she is. I think it's the pandemic. It makes everybody like, well, teenagers had a rough time. Well, they did in this country anyway, because they were sort of like locked away when they should have been learning how to navigate life safely. But that's as controversial as I'm going to get on that one. So there we go. Now, what do I like more? Do I like that bit of staining? Oh, I could just wrap it round. Just wrap it round, Lindsay. Okay, we'll have that. We'll definitely have that. So I'm liking, I like the butterflies because I like the butterflies. I've got labels. I don't know if I'm going to keep this label now. I've got some Tracy labels. These are Tracy Fox labels. They're really good. From her, I think it's Love Junk Journals on Etsy. I've got a stamp. I've got some more autumnal bits and bobs. We're going to turn it really autumny. We could turn it really autumny. Put some like autumn butterflies around. Have we made a decision about this bit here? That this bit goes here? I think we have. And we've made a decision about the blue. I'm having both wrapping around if I can. So yeah, I just decided to let it go. Can't sing. Even got that wrong. But yeah. Yeah, there's only some things in life you just can't influence any further than what you can influence, and then there's no point stressing over it. Well, that's what I've decided today anyway. Oh, I'm going to make that more like a tag. I like that idea. Like that. Oh, yeah. And then I'll wrap this one round. See, because I don't mind that writing. I don't even mind. There's the other side of it, apparently. I don't know what went on. I don't even know where I got this. Somebody got bitten by a dog and they were worried if it was rabid. I mean, I think you would be really worried if it was rabid, because if you're not treated, you die, don't you? I don't think there is rabies now. Is there rabies on the European continent? I don't know. I'm moving that over, so it just... Yeah. So it's some sort of souvenir from that like a friend that they'd met on the holiday given them. Just see if I can find the other bit. This is it, yeah. A souvenir. The dog that bit you wasn't rabid. That's what was said there. Thought you might enjoy having it. So I don't know if it was some details. I have a hot chocolate because I've literally just finished work. And it's definitely getting to teapot weather and hot chocolate weather. So teapot weather is the weather where I just like to have a hot pot of tea near me at all times because it keeps me warm. So I'm just like, so I drink green tea, or I have, not quite like that. I have red bush rooibos because my husband is South African. So we have that. So I either drink green tea or rooibos. I like my green tea with mint rather than lemon. And obviously no milk. And I don't drink my rooibos with milk either. So that's quite nice. It does mean you can have, I've got a 20p. Oh, 20 pence. I think I'll put that in my Tesco bookshelf money purse. I don't know where I've got 20 pence from. But yeah. Let's see. I've definitely got the sky. Oh, I've got a little robin. I had a little bird in yesterday's. This is the scrapbook, so yeah, I wonder if it is the same. Do you know, it might even be the same one. Joined together after a couple of years. I wonder why I chose that over a robin. I don't know. 'Tis mystery. I think that was Fate that you dropped on our lap there, little robin. I do like a robin. There's not that many around here. Where we used to live in Cambridge, we had a couple of robins that would visit the garden. One of them was very cheeky. And I think I might do, because I've done a Alice in Wonderland, but that was never really a favourite book. I did that because I thought it would be like an easy artistic thing, and I found that advertisement. Yeah, that's why I did that. But I think I would like to do a Secret Garden one, because that was one of my favourite books when I was a little kid. I liked Heidi as well. I like The Little Princess, but I like The Secret Garden more than The Little Princess. I'll have to have a think what kind of themed books, like journals, because sometimes it's nice to just, it kind of gives you a framework of what to do. How are we going to have this bird? She's singing. I think she's singing up. Yeah, she's meant to be like that, isn't she? Oh, just like in... We're going to have butterflies as well. Oh, we're just going to have the... I'm sure they can't just have that, Lindsay. Although, you see, I'm a great one for it. If you just like it, don't feel the need. We could put a little frame around. Perhaps do another page then. I don't feel the need to like overstuff things. Let's have a bit of finessing with this label, make it a bit more usual. It's obviously been oversprayed with something. I can see like gold overspray. I don't mind that though. I am such a messy crafter. I think when somebody commented on my craft room tour, which I tidied up for that tour, and said, "Oh, I love how messy it is," and I was like, "I think it's tidy." That is as tidy as it would ever get, because I will clear this space, but I like to have everything around me so I can reach for things. And I know that's not possible because I don't have that kind of a setup. But there are things like sort of behind the camera. You could probably see, like, I've got all my pens here and here, and then I've got paints just behind that, and then there's baskets to the side full of things. So, you know, I kind of do like having my stuffs around me, and I don't know if you could be a minimalist if you're a junk journaler. Don't know. We discovered how much the train was going to cost for Lily, and I think I'm going to be on a no spend for a while. So I might make that as a challenge, because you find yourself sneakily just like slipping odd bits and pieces into shopping trolleys. You think, oh, I could just do with another stamp, another different colour, or like another stamp pad. When I have everything I need, I have more than everything that I need here. Do that. Right, we know we're going to have them there. That's kind of what's going underneath. I'm going quiet now because I'm concentrating. Oh, I like that. We'll move them up there because I can remember that. So yeah, it's been a funny day. I had some training I couldn't get on to this morning. There was 2 different links because everybody's things are not working properly. So there was the original link, and then there was a new link in anticipation of things changing. Then there was the new link's not working. Here's another link. And so like 3 times I sat in a waiting room, like, you know, a digital waiting room, waiting to be admitted to. At one point I had 2 open at the same time, and just nobody let me in. So I thought, well, okay. Perhaps this just means I have to, I don't know. I then tried to sort one. I have 2 different emails from 2 different organisations because of how funding is worked in the UK. It's silly. And so I was trying to sync my emails. No, that was not. It did not want to do that. And then it kept locking everything locked up. So I couldn't get at my calendar. So, you know, Control Alt Delete was my best friend today. Put that more towards the bottom, more towards, I think, more towards the, I don't like, more towards the top then, Lindsay. Could have had that there. I'm not going to worry about it. That's my phrase for today. You know, I think, and I read some lovely, I woke up to some lovely comments. It was so nice. And somebody said about like, I can't remember exactly what they said, but it was basically about not taking it too seriously, and that was it. It was giving permission to play. And because, like, I don't know how to word this, because I do think we're creating art, we're creating collage, and that is art, but it's also a craft. And I value professional artists who spend a lot of time honing their art and their craft and how they do things and putting a lot of thought into it. But I don't think that applies to this context. It doesn't apply to me. So even when, because I am going to sell my journals, like I'm going to sell the blank journals, because my why is that I want to encourage people to take the things that they have and to look at the possibilities that are already around them rather than buying new things. And I've just said I find it really easy to buy new things, but you know, like particularly those single use things. So it isn't serious to me, really. It's life-saving, but it's not serious. Yeah, I don't know how that quite works, but that's kind of how I feel. That, you know, I think it's valuable. It's incredibly valuable. You know, and your time, if you do sell things, your time is incredibly valuable. Don't undersell yourself in that sense. But I don't think it should be that is something that is angst ridden. And I don't think that we should like be comparing ourselves and belittling ourselves because of the things that we do and go, oh well, I don't do it like this. Because there's always going to be somebody who's better at what you do. There always will be. And then the people who are like utterly amazing in there, they're probably bored with it. So, you know, like it's a funny thing. So I don't want to fall into the trap of being very serious about it. And I certainly don't want to perpetuate that notion that it's a very serious thing. When it's not. It's a creative and it's a wonderful thing that could be enriching for your life and other people that you share your art with. But it's not something that's worth you getting all bent out of shape about. I think that's what I'm saying. And it should be joyful. You know, this is something I was looking forward to doing. I was like, right, what do I want to do today? I want to go and I want to create in my room. And I'm going to invite other people in this space and create with me. And so that's why I'm here. And that's why hopefully you're here. That you want to do that too. So yeah. I'll have a play. I mean, ultimately it is only paper. Like, the fabric of it is only paper. It's more than the sums of its parts when you've done it, and as you do it, and the feelings that you process as you do it. And I guess that's a little bit deep and thinky. But like I said, I don't think it should be angst ridden. And I'm not saying the person who commented thought it was angst ridden. It just made me think what she said about, like, you know, being able to play. And I think I've said before about, like, this in particular. Well, the slow stitching is quite nostalgic as well, because I've always stitched. My mum taught me to sew very, you know, at an early age, and she taught me to sew on a machine as well. And I used to have a little sewing machine, but I always resonated with the hand stitching more. And even then, I like, you know, I can just about do a French knot. I can't do complicated stitches. I don't, you know, that's not my jam. But I still like creating things, and I still think the things that I create, you know, are worthy and worth my time and are appreciated, you know, when I give something away that I've made. So it just doesn't have to be that serious. Oh, good heart. I like it. Now, I didn't set my alarm because I thought my phone was going to die, but we've been here about half an hour, so perhaps we will stop, because I've sent his nibs out to collect the child. I've got something in the slow cooker. I've made some sort of pulled pork thing, and I forgot to put the peppers in. So it's too late now. I'm going to go and do some rice with some peas in, I think, or something like that, to go with it. Yeah, we don't have anything in a shell or something to have it. We'll see. I might wait until they come back, because it won't take me long to do rice. See what they want. But I was thinking the other day, it's getting to be soup weather, isn't it? That's like the crock pot on all the time with soups. That's one really good thing about working from home. Right, okay, one last thing. Am I going to put my little frame? Do we think a little frame? Do you think that would just finish it off? It might just finish it off. Do we want it to be... what colour? My only bugbear with my Posca pens is I want, like, this kind of colour, and I cannot find it. Do I have that in those pens? No, I don't really. I don't think so. What colour is that? Ooh, this might be the winner. Ooh, that is the winner. Okay, this is a water soluble pen. That, I don't know if this was part of a family thing. I forget. I think I got it at Christmas, or I got it for my birthday. So yeah, Lily's train fare. Oh my word. She's getting to be an expensive child. It's basically going to cost us £1,000 to send her to college, because we don't live in Cambridge, and her timetable doesn't suit. Like, Miles can work at his Cambridge office, or he can work from home. Yeah, it's just not viable, the way her timetable works. Because, like, for example, like, I think she only had one lesson yesterday and she only has 2 lessons on Friday. So I thought, that's cheeky. She gets like a really nice long weekend, basically. Yeah, I don't know. So that's going to be tricky. I don't know if I've ruined it now, but you know what? I'm not going to overthink it. No, I think that's alright. I might put a little bit of water on. Should we do that? Water it down. This is why I'm messy as well, because I don't tend to use proper things for proper things. I will dry it over. Oh yeah, like that. That works. Just softens that edge. So yeah, I think I'm gonna have to but that's good, because I'm gonna have to just not going out and buying silly things at antique shops and sneaking little bits of pieces of stamps. Stamping, it was ink pads that I've just recently bought, and they'll get used. Oh, I like that. Now I think I want some gold on it. See, clearly we're not finished. I want some gold on the very, very edge. Sorry about the noise, but it will be quick. But perhaps I was thinking about like the money. I'm going off on a tangent. I do this, so bear with. That might motivate me with the getting the resources for free. You know, like the wallpaper samples and things. I want this right on this very edge. Oh yeah, that's nice. Yeah, getting like the wallpaper samples and such free. And that's just about writing some emails. Like Glasswell's, and then there's that place just further down where I live. I saw a place. And there's a Laura Ashley in my town as well, which would be very cottagecore. Yeah, train fare. Literally, we live like 10 miles away from Cambridge. It's 2 stops. It's because of the line it's on. If it was on another line, it would be half the price, because it's not on a direct London train line. So like when Miles has to go into London, because sometimes he does, he like has to catch a train into Cambridge and then catch a train into London. And I think because it's not like a well-used train line, it's not as profitable. I'll figure that out. So yeah. So that's why it's costing a lot of money. But that's by the by. You've not come here to hear about my train fare woes and children doing A-levels. You've come here for the crafting. I don't like that. Why have I done that? I wonder if I can scrub that off. I think it must have already been there and I've just not noticed it. Oh yeah, there we go. Just reactivate that pane. So there's a scrappy picture of a robin having a song. There we go. Don't want that either. I hope you've had a good time. I've had a good time. It's really helped to decompress from frustration, avalanche of crafting supplies. I have shelves, and actually this is on top of my printer where I have stashed my advent calendars. But it's alright, the other one didn't fall really, just slid. Do you want to be in the chance to win an advent calendar? Oh, crash bang wallet. Here it is. I will get to it. I might have a play this evening. Let's see. Inside there will be 25 gifts, including, oh, I really am wrecking things, including a journal. It'll be a small journal, and then I've got some larger ones that have large journals. There'll be all kinds of things if you want to be in a chance of winning it anywhere in the world. Anywhere in the world. All you have to do is hit subscribe, press like on this video, comment on this video, and then every other time you comment on a video between now and the beginning of November is another entry into the competition, into the giveaway, because Miles can do things with Excel spreadsheets that I can't do, and he's going to do it for me. And then we're going to pull a name out of the hat, because we're very low tech, even though he would have done amazing things with spreadsheets. I'm sure there's something he could find me to do it digitally, but I don't want to do that. I want to do it with a hat. Pull something out. There we go. I hope to see you tomorrow. Not sure what we're going to do tomorrow. I'll have to get my thinking cap on. I've got a list of things that I tick off when I've done. And it's very long, don't worry, because I think we might be nearing my 100th video. Because I started this project back in Junk Journal July, and the idea was that I would just do it once a day in July and then review it at the end, and I've just kind of carried on. I quite enjoy it, and why I can enjoy it, and if I miss a day I don't worry about it too much. And I know not everybody's going to watch every video, but it's nice just to keep going, so I'm going to keep going. So yeah, there we go. I hope to see you soon. Enjoy your crafting time. Just do something small. And don't worry about it. Enjoy it. It's for you. It's your gift to yourself. Enjoy it. Alright then, lovelies. I will see you tomorrow. Bye bye.